Hello, everybody. Dagmar Bryant, Mindset and Transformational Coach, coming to you today to talk about embracing change. Why are we as human beings so afraid of change? We fear the unknown. We fear what might happen, and yet in many cases, it doesn't happen. You might find yourself in one of those situations where you absolutely hate your job and you know it's no longer good for you, but you think to yourself, well, if I make that change, then I have to do this and I have to do that, and that's a lot of work. And what about the people in my new job? What happens if they don't like me, or if I have a horrible boss? How likely are those things to happen? We have the same thing in a relationship. We question whether we should be staying single because we fear being in a relationship, perhaps being trapped. If we're in the relationship, we might fear being alone, questioning whether we're going to be okay. And all of those things are normal because it is in some way a fear of change. But I want to help you embrace change. With that in mind, today, later on, I am going to be doing a meditation for embracing change, and I'll publish that on my YouTube channel in the next couple of days. So if you're interested in that, hopefully that's something that can help you. Embracing change is also something that coaches can help you to do. And one of the things that we look at when we're coaching, and it doesn't matter whether it's your relationship or your work, and relationship doesn't have to be just with your significant other. You might have a problem with your mother-in-law or your father-in-law or your siblings. They're all things that we look at in terms of embracing change and how we can make those things better for you. I saw a comment on Facebook not that long ago. Someone said, life coaches are only good for helping you find your life purpose. It's one session and that's the end of it. Well, I wonder what Roger Federer or Venus Williams would say if you asked them, did you only ever have one coaching session? Of course not. Coaching is not just a one fix stop and everything gets fixed in one session. Of course not. It is something that takes a little bit of time, and we work on the different aspects of you to help you embrace change and become the best you. I would love you to contact me if that's something that you think that I might be able to help you with. Just remember, change is something that we were never taught, so no wonder we are struggling with change. Think about the things that you were taught at school. Well, I can think of history just for an example. I look at all the programs that Glenn and I watch on the History Channel now, and I wish to myself, I wish we would have learnt that at school. That would have been so much more interesting. One of my favourite topics in school, and I was only saying this the other day, was home economics, and we were basically cooking. Once a week we'd have different recipes that we'd try out. Now those are the kind of things that are really useful for life, that help you go forward in life. Did school help you to navigate life? No, it didn't. There are so many things that school taught us, but then did they really apply to life? No wonder it is that we all need a little bit of help sometime to help us navigate the challenges that are presented in our life, whether that is with our work, with our relationships, with people, or with change. Remember, the meditation for embracing change will be live on YouTube in the next couple of days. Have a look at that if that's something that might interest you. Thanks for listening, guys. Would love you to post any questions that you have for me, and I will do my best to answer them for you. Take care and talk to you tomorrow.